going on, people? You have just joined the Abomination. Appreciate y'all coming through, checking out this video. All right, today we about to check out this article by CBR talking about this new Pixar's Lightyear movie. All right, this is not the Buzz Lightyear that you know. Everything that you know about Buzz Lightyear, take that shit out of your head. You are supposed to enter this movie with a open mind and open heart to receive specifically this montage as emotionally charged as Up's tear-jerking opening. So they telling you, you've seen Up, you love what they did, we're doing that, so you're going to like this by default. Now we checking this out because of, this is another example of these people specifically coming from Disney, showing you that they don't give a shit about anything that they've done before. It's all about what story can they tell. And by story they can tell, I mean narrative that they can push. All right, what boxes they can check, what group of people can they appeal to get their money. All right, Pixar's Lightyear, the Toy Story spin-off movie, has an emotional time-lapse scene reminiscent of the studio's tear-jerking opening montage in Up. And this article is by Jordan Varney. Pixar's Lightyear, arriving in theaters in less than a month, has a time-lapse montage in it that will tug on heartstrings. So they telling you, you should be emotional about this. They doing it in politics with like different events and, you know, things that are happening. And now they telling you what you should be emotional about in the movie, in this product, as opposed to letting the art speak for itself. In the film, Buzz does some hyperdrive test flights that continually send him 4 years in the future. Over the course of the scene, Buzz watches his community age around him. So Buzz is the old white guy that ain't getting with the times. Everything else is being progressive around him and he's still the same. And we're gonna see him become a better him. Continuing on in this article. The scene is being compared to the emotional opening montage of Up, where the viewer also sees time pass in heartfelt and unexpected ways. But actually from the perspective of the old man in Up, we get to see him age as well as the community. And we also get to see him, unfortunately, get to lose his wife with the passage of time. You know, so we do go through some real experiences with this character, which is what Disney and Pixar used to be about, you know. But now tragedies can't happen. Everything is sugar and blossoms. You know, you don't have to go through anything to be a better version of yourself. You're just perfect. You're just great the way you are. I remember the days of The Lion King, where I saw a kid's father die before his very eyes, tragically. To see him give up on everything in life in general and just, you know, going with the flow and enjoying it while all burned, from his place of high or stimulation, you know, from his best friends and his vices. All right, and then having to and responsibility kicking him in the ass in life and seeing it like, you know, shit ain't gonna change unless people stand up and do something about it. But anyway, Lightyear, however, has time passing more quickly for Buzz than everyone else. Director Angus MacLean wasn't worried about the science behind time dilation. For Angus, it's always been about telling a story that's relatable, producer Galen Sussman told SFX magazine. Dude wasn't worried about the science behind the time dilation. So he didn't care if what they were, the technology and the science that they're using in this world. He doesn't care if it doesn't work how it should. For this to be, you know, our world in the far future. So this world that they want you to become so invested in emotionally and financially, don't worry about how it works. Just, you know, just take it for what we say it is. All right, just like it. They're telling you what to think, what to feel about these things. It's wild. Shit, when I seen that scene in Star Wars, what was The Last Jedi, where they did like the little hyperspace travel to smash it, I was like, you know, what the fuck was that? I'm not even a diehard Star Wars fan, but I was like, well, shit, as much as I do know, That's not how it works. And even the world acknowledges that that's not how the shit works. Okay. You can't just be using the shit all recklessly like that to achieve a result, you know? But anyway, always been about telling a story that's relatable. So this woman is speaking on the behalf of this man, yet there is a thing called mansplaining. Okay, but according to this woman on what that man is saying, it's always been about telling a story that's relatable. Relatable to who, man? Relatable to who? And what does that mean? Because I related to the fucking Toy Story characters when they were toys on a mission. You know, I didn't need to see black characters in it to relate to the characters, because the characters were well written. All right, and if I don't even think Buzz is like interested in the black girl in this movie. I think she's like a teen or something. I don't know. I don't think she's a romance interest because they're trying to push the lesbo shit. But even then, if in Toy Story, if Jessie was a black girl and she was just black just to be black, people wouldn't have had an issue. It would have been dope. And you'd have been like, hey, Buzz, like, you know what I'm saying? My man's like his milk chocolate. That's all I'm saying, you know? And to see a black cowgirl, you know, it might feed into the tropes of like the wild black girl if you look at it that way. But at the same time, it's like, well, she's just as, if you know Jessie, she was wild. You know, wilder than Woody. Like, she was cold at riding and roping and shit just because of her, you know, her wildness, her spontaneity, and going after what she wanted. Kind of like like a She-Hulk type character without all the sex appeal, you know, added to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these female characters that they're trying to push have always been there. They showing us that they don't care about that. But they want to make it seem like we're the ones who have an issue with it. But again, continuing on. Sussman, who was a physics major in her youth, said that in terms of the science fiction component of the scene, it's sci-fi with a small s and a capital F. So we will allow that story to drive the science. Again, we're not going to pull you into this world by making shit make sense because we believe in it, and we know you're gonna believe in it by seeing us believe in it so much. In the work, in the project, we just gonna tell you to believe in it. We don't know how the shit works ourselves, but but don't mind those things. Fuck it, just go along with it. That's what they say. When you ask questions, they say it doesn't matter. Just go along with it. How the fuck is sci-fi with a small s and a capital F? Oh my God. All the storytelling, none of the believability. And I don't mean believability as, oh, you're looking at cartoons of creatures or robots and aliens and shit. How is that believable? I don't mean believable in our world by our standards. Narcissistic as human with your hubrisness. I mean believable in their world. In the world that's being set up that so many other creators have done great jobs of doing. However, the makers of the film were conscientious about not breaking the rules of physics enough that the science geeks go, forget that. You say that as like a fucking, like a little fail safe for to say like, oh, we thought about these things, you know, it's not that unbelievable. No, fuck that, it's unbelievable. Sussman clarified instead, and also, this has been approved by this woman, not this man's work, but because this woman said, I did this in science and I approve this message. All right. Instead, the creators worked on massaging the science into the place that helps us tell our narrative. Well, that sound like the CDC or some shit. That sound like mainstream media. This shit wild. Quote, massaging the science into the place that helps us tell our narrative. Unquote, close quote, or whatever. McLean explained. She said it, all right? She said it. The montage was trying to get an emotional hook for the character so you can align the audience with the character. It's probably gonna be a montage about some gay shit. And they want us to see life from a perspective of a gay, which is life for the rest of us, with a little added twang. But every individual, every group has their own little extra twang to strife. But we all got it. Align yourselves. Ally yourselves. They saying it. She's saying it. These are words that if she does not believe or if they do not believe themselves, this man and this woman working on this, they've been pumped it. They've been told to think this way and to make the audience think this way. And to make the audience believe that they think this way. Use the science where you can to make them think this way. Use this montage scene that you telling them will make them think this way. The scene ended up as a montage because less talking is always good. We're always trying to find ways to have less talking. We don't have to explain none of the dumb shit that we doing in better detail. Just watch, just accept, just consume. We're always trying to find ways to have less talking. Next thing you know, they're just gonna be kissing and fucking on screen. That's gonna be it. Now you weirdos might say, well, straight people kiss on the scene. Yeah, they do, and it be this magical moment that's been led up to through a whole lot of shit, and then they pick or they hold each other, and then bam, we out. If you want to make a movie that does that, then fine. But Disney has said that they trying to over-represent this stuff. They pushing it. They're telling us to lie. Religiously, this shit don't align with a lot of people. You can't tell me what to think and tell me I'm lesser if I think the opposite. Oh my God. In addition to the emotional time-lapse scene, the film has been discussed in popular media because it contains a gay kiss, which I just spoke on. Which, you know, movies don't highlight a straight kiss. Ooh, we got a straight kiss. They not making it about it. It's just normal. It's just a thing. A hero goes on a journey. He finds a woman. Then bam, kiss. Or the woman goes on a journey. Mulan. I love fucking Mulan. In the end, her man, you know, the opposite, her better half or other half, they kiss. Bam, we done. It ain't fucking articles talking about, ooh, they kiss in this movie. Ooh, he touched her on her buns in this movie. But with the gay shit, they're like, ooh, we got it. Come here, gays, we got it. We see you. We see you in the audience. We know you want it. They setting y'all up. They setting that LGBT community up with the alley. They saying, ooh, first gay kiss. Ooh, people of color. They throwing it up, and then that community and all you fucking crazy leftists that love this shit or extreme leftists, I'm gonna say you the extreme people, y'all come in, y'all dunk that motherfucker y'all money. Y'all say money into the Disney pool. God damn. All right, Disney removed the kissing scene for a period of time, but reinstated it after backlash when Pixar employees revealed that Disney has cut queer scenes from multiple movies. So they called them, somebody called them out on this shit, and they was like, okay, here, we got it, we saw it. Disney didn't hold they nuts. The producers of Lightyear lauded the restoration of the kiss, explaining that Buzz seeing the loving lesbian relationship. Like I said, it's gonna be a montage and Buzz gonna be seeing just some gay shit just happening. It's gonna be the time travel shit. Oh my God, lesbian relationship helps him understand the partnerships he has been missing in his own goddamn life. I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. Buzz gonna be like, I'm Buzz Lightyear, I'm number one, I'm the shit, okay? That black girl who Keke Palmer's grandma is she gonna be like, no, Buzz, you gotta love the people around you. You gotta open up, man. You gotta soften up. Stop having that outer shell, that outer, you know what I'm saying, putting that wall up. And then Buzz gonna be like, focused on his mission. Nah, I'm all about my mission. Space Ranger shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta protect the galaxy. Space cops, my nigga. And then as time going, as he doing these things, and shit's going faster around him, then he's seeing that lesbian relationship. That's that montage. And he like, oh, my partner, oh, she gone. I done missed out on, you know, enjoying being with her as a partner. And now she's, you know, living her lesbian life, or she done died a savior on this lesbian or journey or whatever. And yeah, Buzz missed out on that. So then he gets the opportunity to share what a loving lesbian life Keke Palmer's grandmama had, and how he's a better person now, and he can understand the minority group around him because he saw them love one another and be human. That's where you're gonna get that lesbian kiss because it's gonna be real quick, and they can easily take that scene out so they can get their overseas money. Lightyear is a spin-off movie of the Toy Story franchise that follows the life of the man who inspired the Buzz Lightyear toy. Chris Evans stars as Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear, who is accompanied on adventures by a team of fellow astronauts, played by Keke Palmer, Dale Soules, and Taika Waititi. Josh Brolin and Uzo Aduba also star in the movie. Lightyear arrives in theaters on June 17th, you consumers. It's a spin-off movie of the Toy Story franchise that follows the life of the man who inspired the Buzz Lightyear toy. Like I've said in my previous video of mine, if this was that character, he would have the voice of Tim Allen. I'm pretty sure Tim Allen would have been willing to work on this. All right, and it would have taken from what's already established, meaning we would see why Buzz the toy acts the way he does. Why he's such on edge Space Ranger, you know, because he's going to different fucking planets and shit and having to fight monsters and all the while like politic type shit. So there's some Star Wars like elements going on in it. But then seeing that Buzz kind of transform into this character, they're like, okay, I'm a toy. I've accepted myself. You know, I love the people around me. We want to all be better for each other so we can help Andy. So, you know, helping people around me. That's already been Buzz Lightyear. Okay, give us that story. You know, you got the animated show, Space Ranger or Lightyear of Star Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, where he got his team. You know, fucking diversity. All right, we already had Gamora as an alien. Y'all could have threw another black girl in there as the girl with the blue skin alien. I forgot her name. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Get your star power. Fucking Kevin Hart could have been the little robot. He's a comedian already. Fucking that, come on now, bam. And then you got his name started with a B. Was it? I forgot the big red dude. But he reminds me of Kilowog from the Landing Corps. You know, then you have him. So you got your team of diverse characters, okay? We don't have to see, it's weird seeing this white guy being surrounded by minorities, okay? You sending me mixed signals here, okay? But I would much rather have seen a group of aliens, or, you know, seeing some of the colored characters from that show be highlighted and being brought back, and we get more backstory. But anyway, you know, the shit's easy as rolling out for them. They don't give a damn though. That takes too much work. They got agendas to push. All right, fuck all that fantasy and nerd lore and geekdom and nostalgia for the show. They said fuck all that. If you looking for that, that's not happening. All right, but anyway, that's the video, people. I didn't want to hold y'all too long, but I'm glad you're here. Glad you checked it out. I used to love Disney, okay? I got my Disney shit up here. All right, I hate to see what this company has become, but they will continue to do what they're doing if people continue to not give a shit, or, you know, let them keep doing it. And they're gonna use the shit that you love to tell you, fuck how you live, fuck how you think. That shit's wrong. Assimilate. Become one of us. All right. Go ahead and leave me a like or dislike on this video. Leave a comment. Say what you want to say. All right. Be as heinous as YouTube will allow. I'm down for it all. It's all entertaining. And if you find any value in my opinion whatsoever, and you want to hear more of my thoughts, I appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
So I'm not sure I get you.
Give me a real fight!
chapter in The Art of War about misdirection?
You don't deserve me.